my name is Jobby, and we're looking at the Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi All Might from My Hero Academia. And big surprise, I've never watched. I've seen every episode so far. Shut up. Been a while since I've talked about an anime I actually like. This super boomer has a full head of golden hair, but not everyone can be as lucky, except maybe Donald Trump. Did you know 2 out of 3 guys will experience some form of male pattern baldness by the time they're 35? That's why I want to talk to you about Keeps. Keeps is a subscription service that makes it more affordable to treat male pattern baldness from the comfort of your own home. And I gotta be honest, hair loss runs in my family. If I, and you, don't do something about it now, it's gonna be a lot harder for us to get our hair back if we're completely bald. But keep in mind, this stuff might take 4 to 12 months until you start seeing results. All the more reason to take action right the heck now. I'm super invested in your hairline. Check out the link in the description and head to keeps.com/JobbytheHong to get 50% off your first order. Yup, male pattern baldness treatment. Just in case there was any doubt about my preferred audience. Don't even watch me if you're not going bald, child. So, My Hero Academia. Long story short, in a world of mutants, Green Naruto attends Sky High to achieve his dream of becoming the greatest superhero in the world. Also, the fanbase can be pretty cringe, so it shouldn't be a surprise that I'm in it. I don't care if the show's best fight was basically an anime version of this. I cried, goddammit! Can we get an all-for-one figure? He would look really nice next to this guy's. Painting and sculpting is awesome. Figure sculptor Yamaguchi Katsuhisa did a fantastic job at capturing the #1 hero's likeness. And yes, I'm keeping this video as spoiler-free as possible, and you should too, but Daddy! I don't watch anime. Where are the Transformers? The exaggerated proportions that define the amazing Yamaguchi line is a perfect match for this already exaggerated design. These bulging biceps and thick thighs don't look like cancerous tumors. Y'all hear that? Not only is this incredibly show accurate, the figure itself looks like something Green Naruto would keep in a jar. Alright, that's the last time I called Deku Green Naruto. The face sculpt, however, is a bit off-putting. Fair enough, it's off-putting in the show. I have no choice but to approve. But watch out for these hair antennas, they can't pop off. They have popped off, super glued that back in. And careful while you're here, you might accidentally... We'll talk about that later. All of his alternate heads are equally as disturbing/great. Speaking of disturbing, you get a bunch of alternate eye parts that you can remove and replace with this eye tool. But even with the tool, it can still be hard to rip the eyes out, just like in real life. Just kidding, it's actually quite easy. Considering his hollow eyes and ice-cold irises, you wouldn't be blamed for thinking that All Might is some sort of secret villain. At least, don't blame me for thinking that at first. I honestly thought he would be yet another evil Superman. But thankfully, he turns out to be an even better Superman than Superman. Well, some versions of Superman. Bring it. In the world of My Hero Academia, All Might is a shining beacon that reminds all of the aspiring heroes that their ultimate reason for getting stronger is to protect the innocent. With a smile. You win to save people, and you save people to win. And that's why All Might is my favorite character from this show. There's a reason why I'm talking about him first and not the main character, or the waifu of the week. It's just too bad that the feel of this figure isn't my favorite. Oh boy. Now, the pictures on the box are not lying to you. This figure is extremely poseable. Practically any pose you can think of, he can pull off. He can also pull off his own limbs. Symbol of peace, more like symbol of pieces. Like, comment, subscribe. The tightness of the joints, or lack thereof, leaves a lot to be desired. Unless we're talking about his latissimus dorsi, I think that's what these muscles are called. These ball joints were too tight out of the box. Heat them up and you're good to go. As for everything else, they're not fully cooked spaghetti. Before a figure from a toy line that's known for a specific type of ratchet joint, you know, the one the whole line is named after, you'd expect them to include the damn things anywhere in here. That's right, none of these bootleg Figma joints are the famously clicky revolver joint. The biggest offender here is this ball joint at the neck. It's not even too loose, it just doesn't fit. I had a similar issue with the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 1995 from 500 years ago, and to this day I still haven't fixed it. But now I can, thanks to some joint cum. A few dabs of Kiki's Fix Loose Joints and Dr. D-Star's Fixer Elixir fixed most of my problems. Well, the figure's problems. My problems aren't going anywhere. If you want to see me pump this guy full of white stuff, check out the streams I did on Jobby too. They're pretty chill. But if you don't want to trust your figures to a toy reviewer or a Thai guy in his basement, in which case why are you watching me? You get a stand. That's not that reliable. There's just way too much beef on here for the stand to hold him up, even after tightening it. And forget about clipping him on. You're better off plugging it into his back or putting it in his... David K actually got this for me. Isn't that lovely?
I'm not saying it!
Here's a bunch of hands, and they're super easy to attach. Instructions included, but not required. In addition to the fists, you get a spread, claws, chops, points, anime, and a thumbs up, which you should give this video. Or should I say, smash that like button. Slide that into this clip, but not before peeling off the plastic cover. Thank you, Jobby2 chat. And that plugs into this super flimsy but posable arm that plugs into the stand. But if that's not enough, and you're feeling a little patriotic, you know. Such a cool idea for an accessory, but the Smash is still missing something. Crash Bandicoot. Introducing my favorite set of accessories. Plug them into this included easy-to-lose rod, and these easy-to-lose pieces of shit. And the effect parts don't look too impressive, honestly. It's when you put them all together that the real magic happens. This looks goddamn amazing, Yamaguchi, and I've never seen anything like it. Needless to say, there's a ridiculous amount of display options, and you are definitely not using all of them. Unless you buy several Revoltech All Mights. Calm down, Green Naruto Deku. Fuck! Let's do some size comparisons. Here's Figma Modic Academy, SH Monster Arts Godzilla, Masterpiece Optimus for Transform Element OP Leader, and the Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Spider-Man.
What is he? What is he? What is he? He is called the Swivel-Man.
While All Might's my favorite My Hero Academia character, he's not my favorite Amazing Yamaguchi figure, especially at this price. I'd give that honor to the Revoltech Batman, but admittedly, I'm a bit biased. Oh, by the way, here's Deku and Bakugo. I'll review him if you want it. Vote with your views, fuckers! Oh, you're still here. Looks like you went beyond.
That cavity